Hello, today we are continue with this drawing. We need to paint the drawing and we will start with solo, with Lolona solo. Let me put the colors on the table and continue. We will start with the skin. We start with a yellow for the base and continue painting very soft with this first base. Continue with this part like this, and the rest of the skin. As you can look, yeah. We will continue with a peach color. Let me use the sharpener. We will paint on all this row, these yellow parts on circles, obviously. And continue with a brown color. For this part. Let me use a sharpener. From all this part, because the Zoro's face is like under the body. Continue with the face. We continue painting all this part. On circles. This part needs to be light, very deep the color, and yeah, I will continue paint this part. this. I will pass that again. And yeah, we have already this part. In this part, we need to paint like blood on the face of Zoro. In this part, like this, we'll push to make a difference. And add under the brown color, and again I will use a black color for this part, and pass the peach color on the rest of the face. Like this, and continue with the ear. The ear is very easy, only paint that and paint with the brown color like this, and that's it for the ear. And this part we need to continue painting with the peach color. And continue with the shadows in this part and this part like this. Continue on this part. We need to paint all the arm. I will paint the shadows at first because I think I need to do that. Yeah. Like this, another one like this. From this part we need to do like this form, and continue on all the shadow on this part and this part like this. Yeah, it's all this part, and yeah, continue drawing that. And this part. this part we need to connect these ones like this. Need to continue on this part, and there we have already the shadows of these parts. Continue with the peach color on all the yellow parts. There we have already the body's part. On this part there are a hand. We need to paint that with the peach color at first and continue with the brown color. I'm recording. Yeah, I'm recording. And I will pass this color again. And yeah, we have already these parts. We can continue with the hair. It's two different types of green. Let me check which one is like correct for me. Deepest green and let me check. Yeah, like grass green, light green, and yeah, this one is very easy. We only need to start from this part like this and follow like the hair. Also this part like this like this. Like this, and all this part is with the deepest green, and this top part is with the light green. And continue on this part with the light green. And yeah, this band is with black color. I will use on a Sharpie. You can use everything you want on the draw for the black parts. I will use that because it's most easy to to use, and yeah, and fast. Like this, and yeah, we have already this part. Continue with the cloud. We only need to use a gray color for the shadow because the cloth is white. And yeah, it's also very easy. And continue with that like this. And on this part of the middle, we need to do like this, and this one like this. And on these parts, on these parts no, and in this no, only on these internal parts you need to paint with a gray color. and on this part. And finally this part. And that's it for the cloth of Sora. We will continue with this part of band. I think it's like a band where we need to use the same color. No, the light green it needs to be a little bit more deep. Let me check which one is good. Yeah, we can use the normal green and pass this. Yeah, I will. We need to use a difference of deepest green than this one, and like the same one, like the deepest one, and I will use an black color to do this box. And I'm starting to hold this one with the base of color. I don't know why this part is like this. It's like this, and on this part another one like this. And yeah, we have already stopped and continue painting normally. we need to continue. And continue with the black color, some parts of shadow. This one like this. Continue another one from this part to this part like this. Let me use the sharpener. Like this, making a kind of figure from this part. Like this. We have already this part. On this part we need to do like a triangle. On this part like this. Like this. Yeah, paint all this part. And with to this part we need to use a black color. I will use like a Sharpie for this part, and yeah. And we have already the how to say the Zoro's part. We need to continue with the katanas, and yeah, from this part we need to use a red color and pass a light brown from this part like this, and a yellow and a green for this part, and pass again the yellow color. This part is white, we only need to put a yellow color. This one's it's like black, I will use like a black color, and this one is also yellow and green. Continue with this part. In this part we need to use an bronze yellow, bronze yellow and yellow, and from to do this part of the katana. Like this, and pass a yellow color. And I will do this part of the katana to have a better result, like this, and pass the bronze color on this part and this part, like this, and on this part. On this part of the rest part, it's the middle, so it's only I will pass the gray color because the katana is a white katana, and continue. On this part it's like the same, doing paint with this one with a yellow color and pass a green color and pass again the yellow color. This part we can continue after doing this one. This one is with a yellow color for this part, and with the shadows we need to do with the bronze color like this. We'll pass a bronze color on this part, and yeah, we have all this part. We need to continue with normal blue, now it's a sky blue, and a royal blue. For this part, and this internal part needs to be this blue, the normal blue, and this rest part needs to be a royal blue. Oh, we need to continue this part with this blue, like this, and on the part of the royal blue I will use a black color because there is like less than the normal blue in Norway, but yeah, it's like this. And yeah, we have already this part. I will pass a little bit the sky blue on this part and this part, like this. With this part we need to paint this part of triangle with a black color and this one like with a blue color, this one also blue color, and yeah, on these lines we need to pass the sky blue and pass a gray color on the sky blue part, like this, and on the royal blue color we add a black color, and that's it for this part. On this part, like see, we need to paint with a gray color. We have already Rhodonosior's part. Let me pass this color like this. And we can continue with Kuma. Kuma is very easy because it's like all black. On this part we need to paint with a gray color. Like this, and on this part also making like an hue of shadow. And pass the gray color like this and this. We need to do the Kuma's pants. It's like a very light gray color like this. I pass the gray color like this because I need to have a very light gray color. Like this. We can continue on the other part, but we need to have a good result for this part. this and continue on this part. Like this, I will pass again the color right on one direction. Chevalier. Continue with the shadow of this part of Kuma. It's only black. I paint that with a Sharpie because if I use a black color, that makes a little bit bad. I only paint the shadow of this part with a Sharpie. That's the look I need to erase a little bit. And yeah, because that's not missed. I will pass a black color to have another result. And yeah, that's it for this part. We need to continue with these balls. It's very easy to do because it's a gray color and yeah, paint very fast to have a light result like this. Yeah, we have already spot. This part is also light red color. Yeah, we have already this part, and we only missed this big Kuma, and it's hard to me to hold this part because it's very big, and it's kind of like a blue color, a very dark blue, but I don't have the dark blue. I will use a black color. Let me check if the Sharpie or another. Why this Sharpie is not paint? Yeah, like this. If I pass on a blue color, yeah, have some differentiation. I will pass that, but paint all this with a Sharpie. Let me search for another how to say another marker, and I continue. Continue. I search. I found it on a marker, but let me make some proofs. Let me check the difference of these markers, the Sharpie and these ones. Yeah, it could be good because this one is lightest than the lightest than the Sharpie, and it's good for this draw. And yeah, I will start painting in one direction. Yeah, we have always part. Let me check the other part. If I pass this color, no, it's good with only black color because yeah, because it is black, you know, the clothes of Kuma. This part is a little bit harder because the gray color it's too much and I can't pass it at liberty the black color. I will continue in this part. And that's it, black. Like this. Close, close, closed. Like this, we have already kumas, and we need to do the hair of kuma. I will use a black color and a color obviously because I have already used the sharpies or the marker, and yeah, to make some difference. And I will, yeah, that's the shadows of the hair of kuma. I paint the rest of parts of the hair like this, and this part like this. And continue with the rest of the hair. I will use a gray color and a brown color. This first part with a gray color and this one with a brown color like this. I pass again the gray color, and that it's the rest of the, yeah, this part it's only with a brown color. This one's is a brown color and a black color because it's the shadow. And pass the black color on this part like this. Yeah, we have already these parts. We can do it's too much. Let me check the things we can do. Obviously the smoke, and yeah, but we will start with with the rocks, and yeah, starting with light blue, light blue from this part. This one is on a rock. And this one also is on a rock. Like this, we can use dark blues from this part, another different color for this part, and then some light on this part, and I will pass again the sky blue on this part, and yeah, that's it for this part. This one is like this. Like this, and continue with this part. Like this. Let me check some parts I can't miss it, like rocks on this part. And yeah, that's it for this part. Continue with another part like this. It's the shadow parts. Like this, and the rest ones part is with sky blue. I will pass that again. With this part like this, and that's it for the racks. And I will pass a gray color for all the smoke like this. Like this, all this part. This rest of parts we need to do like this. And finally I will do like a shadow light like this for the cut of Zoro to Kuma like this, and this part I need to be more precision, and this part like this, connecting this part like this, and this other part like this. And yeah, we have already this draw. And yeah, that's it for today. Hope you enjoy this process, trust on the process, and try it if you want. Try it. Thank you for your support. Please like and subscribe and comment the next draw you want to watch or learn to do. Bye.